Hi guys, welcome back to Big Quiz TV, and if you're new here, it's wonderful to have you. We've got a really fun pub quiz coming up, so let's have a look at our rounds today. So tonight's rounds are going to be literature, instruments, name 5, song openers, and as always we finish with general knowledge. Now if you're new here, we do 2 rounds then the answers, 2 rounds then the answers, so be sure to stick around after you've given your answers for each round and just make sure that you see the answers at the end. I give 10 seconds for you to answer each question before moving on to the next. So let's go into round 1, literature. Question 1. What is the name of the monster in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Number 2. What was the name of the main female character in Austen's Pride and Prejudice? Question 3. Who wrote The Little Mermaid? Question 4. Who wrote The Hare and the Tortoise? Question 5. Who wrote the famous Diary of a Wimpy Kid book series? Question 6. Which YouTuber released the book Girl Online, later found to be ghostwritten? Question 7. Which controversial author wrote the now classic Midnight's Children? Question 8. In the novel Crime and Punishment, what is the name of the central character? Is it A. Razumikin, B. Raskolnikov, or C. Rasputin? Question 9. What is the name of the next book after Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us? Is it A. It Starts With Us, B. Now That It's Ended, or C. Before the End? And question 10. What was the name of Charlie's grandpa who enters the factory with him in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? And that's the end of round 1, which means we're going into round 2, instruments. Now this is just a say what you see round. There are some easy ones and some really tough ones. I'll give you 10 seconds for each and you won't need me to speak for this, so I'll see you on the other side. Okay guys, and that's the end of round 2, which means we're going into our round 1 answers for literature. So number 1, the name of the monster in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets was the Basilisk. Number 2, the name of the main female character in Pride and Prejudice is Elizabeth Bennet. Number 3, The Little Mermaid was written by Hans Christian Andersen. Number 4, The Hare and the Tortoise was written by Aesop. Number 5, The Diary of the Wimpy Kid book series is written by Jeff Kinney. Number 6, the YouTuber who released the ghost-written book A Girl Online was Zoe Sugg or Zoella. Number 7, the controversial author who wrote the now classic Midnight's Children is Salman Rushdie. Number 8, the novel Crime and Punishment has the central character Raskolnikov. Number 9, the next book after It Ends With Us is It Starts With Us. And number 10, the name of Charlie's grandpa was Grandpa Joe. So that's the end of round 1 answers. Let's go into our answers for instruments. So number 1, this is a clarinet. Number 2, this is a trombone. Number 3, tough one, this is a harpsichord. Number 4, this is a tuba. Number 5, this is a cello. Number 6, this is an accordion. Number 7, very similar to a clarinet, but this is an oboe. Number 8, these are maracas. Number 9, tough one, these are castanets. And finally, number 10, this is a gong. So hopefully you're feeling happy with your score, but if not, we can try and pick it up in the Name 5 round. So if you're new here, all I do is ask you to name 5 of something, and for everything that you can name, you get 1 point. I ask you to do this twice, there are 10 points up for grabs, and I give you 30 seconds to try and come up with your 5. So the first one, name any 5 Shakespeare plays with no Kings of England in the title. 30 seconds. That's the end of your 30 seconds, but if you needed more time, feel free to pause now before I move on to the second one. Okay, moving on to number 2. Name 5 of the top 10 tallest mountains in the world. 30 seconds starting now. So that's the end of your 30 seconds. Again, if you need to pause, just pause now before I move on to round 4. Okay, and moving on to round 4, song openers. So I'm just going to read out the opening lyrics to a song, and to get the full point you need to tell me the song name and the singer. If you only get 1, unfortunately you do only get half a point. And you'll have 10 seconds as usual to try and figure out who sung it and what the song name is. Number 1. Though I've tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Number 2. For all the times that you rained on my parade and all the clubs you get in using my name. Number 3, Peace Up, A-Town Down. Number 4, well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Number 5, her hair is Harlow gold, her lips a sweet surprise. Number 6, stay away from my window, stay away from my back door too. Disconnect the telephone line, relax baby and draw that line. Number 7, I can see what's happening and they don't have a clue. Number 8, memories like the corner of my mind, misty watercolour memories of the way we were. Number 9, those schoolgirl days of telling tales and biting nails are gone, but in my mind I know. And final question of this round, it's not time to make a change, just relax, take it easy. Okay, so that means we're going into our round 3 answers for name 5, so we'll start off with those Shakespeare plays. Now there are absolutely tons, and for accessibility I'm going to be reading them out really quickly. If you want to skip, go ahead. So first of all, Troilus and Cressida, All's Well That Ends Well, Measure for Measure, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, Antony and Cleopatra, Coriolanus, Timon of Athens, Pericles, Cymbeline, The Winter's Tale, The Tempest, The Two Noble Kinsmen, The Comedy of Errors, Titus Andronicus, The Taming of the Shrew, The Two Gentlemen of Verona, Love's Labour's Lost, Romeo and Juliet, A Midsummer Night's Dream, The Merchant of Venice, Much Ado About Nothing, As You Like It, Twelfth Night, Hamlet, and finally, The Merry Wives of Windsor. So really well done if you got 5, or even if you got more than 5. And then the top 10 tallest mountains of the world, there is Mount Everest at number 1, then K2, then Kanchenjunga, then Lhotse, then Makalu, then Cho Oyu, then Dhaulagiri, then Manaslu, then Nanga Parbat, and then Annapurna. I think it's Annapurna 1, or I'm not sure, but those are the top 10 tallest mountains of the world, and really sorry about my pronunciation if some of it's off. They are all unfamiliar words, most of them. Okay, so then round 4 answers for our song openers. So number 1, though I've tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart, that was Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic by The Police. Number 2, For All the Times That You Rained on My Parade, All the Clubs You Got in Using My Name, that's Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. Number 3, Peace Up, A-Town, that was Yeah, Usher featuring Ludacris and Lord John, but I'll just accept Usher if that's all you said. Number 4, Well I Guess It Would Be Nice If I Could Touch Your Body, that is Faith by George Michael. Number 5, Her Hair is Harlow Gold, Her Lips a Sweet Surprise, that's Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Cairns, or Carnes, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, I think it's Cairn. And then number 6, Stay Away From My Window, Stay Away From My Back Door too, Disconnect the Telephone Line, that's Tonight's the Night, It's Gonna Be Alright by Rod Stewart. Number 7, I Can See What's Happening, and They Don't Have a Clue. Any Disney fans will know that this is Can You Feel the Love Tonight by the cast of The Lion King. It isn't the Elton John version, they're slightly different verses. And then number 8, Memories Are Like the Corner of My Mind. It is in the lyric, it's The Way We Were by Barbra Streisand. Number 9, Those Schoolgirl Days of Telling Tales and Biting Nails. That was To Sir With Love by Lulu. And then finally, It's Not Time to Make a Change, Just Relax, Take It Easy. That is Father and Son by Cat Stevens. So that takes us into round 5, general knowledge. Just see how you do with this. Maybe you can pick up your score and get into one of those high bands at the end. So number 1, who is this? Number 2. How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Catherine? Number 3. What is the name of the 1976 film about the Watergate scandal, starring Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman? Number 4. Which popular video game franchise has released games with the subtitles World at War and Black Ops? Number 5. St. Petersburg, Stockholm, Helsinki, and Riga are all cities situated on which sea? Question 6. What was the Manhattan Project? Number 7. Which gas do plants primarily absorb during photosynthesis? Question 8. Who was the comedian behind the character Lily Savage? Number 9. What is the name of this vegetable? And then final question of this quiz, which British actor is best known for his roles in Harry Potter films, Die Hard and Love Actually? Okay, and that is the end of the quiz. So we're going to go into our round 5 answers and then you can tally up your score at the end. Number 1, this was Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 2, Henry VIII's wives, of all of them, 3 of them were called Catherine. Number 3, the film about the Watergate scandal was All the President's Men. Number 4, the video game franchise with the subtitles World at War and Black Ops was Call of Duty. Number 5, St. Petersburg, Stockholm, all of those places I listed, they're situated on the Baltic Sea. Number 6, the Manhattan Project, was the development of the atomic bomb. Number 7, the gas that plants primarily absorb during photosynthesis is CO2 or carbon dioxide. Number 8, the comedian behind the character Lily Savage was Paul O'Grady. Number 9, this vegetable is called a turnip. And finally, the British actor best known for his roles in Harry Potter, Die Hard and Love Actually is Alan Rickman. So that's the end of the quiz, guys. How did you do? Which level did you achieve? Please remember to comment below, and if you have any requests for specific quizzes, please do let me know, it really helps. Also, it would be so appreciated if you could just hit that subscribe button, it really does help the channel. So guys, I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks so much, have a great week, bye!